Alright, people, wanna watch this. You see, we don't do this for clout. We do this for us. For the people. You understand? All we have is us. See that? Alright. See that? See boy then? Yeah. Alright. We do this for us, man.
Great dog.
We want a different Jamaica, you understand? And some people don't understand the power of media because we've moved into a different time. Police have him, as you can see. I am that in a cuffs, going down the road. Big up to the Jamaica Constabulary Force, see them there? Good one, squaddy, good one. One more time and then I'm gonna talk and say what I gotta say. See that? Have him right there. Alright. Let me kill the volume on this. And so what I have to say. Right, that's all. Without going anywhere. Alright, listen. Big up to the Jamaica Constabulary Force for this. Because, and I'm telling y'all that although we complain and thing and say squaddy this and the police them that and you have some crooked one and all these other things, let me tell you something. You see, without the ones them, the good Jamaica Constabulary Force officers them out there on the beat doing the work, dog would have nyam with supper. Because even with them out there, y'all can see the condition of Jamaica. We are not at 1,300 plus murders in the 11th month of the year for no reason. You understand? The place are run red. Some people still taking it for a joke because their family members' lives aren't being taken. Or some people still taking it for a joke until it reach pan for them doorstep. But I'm trying to wake Jamaica up. And I'm trying to let Jamaica know that I come from a time in Jamaica where when we say thief, thief, ball out thief, the whole town run out and thief mash up. Thief pray for police come pick them up before community done sort them out. And we need to get back to that kind of a Jamaica. When we start to police our place for us and start to look out for each other, like we care about each other. You see that girl here? Me care about her like say I did my sister. I care about her like she was my daughter. Seeing what I saw and knowing what I know, there's no way I could have put up any other video. I may have enough video sorted out for the channel, but I couldn't put up any other video until something happened with this. Had to put this to the forefront. So thanks for everything, for all the people who actually shared it and not just laugh and talk foolishness and watch people go down in a pit and feel like this is something to entertain you. You actually did what I asked you to do and shared the video multiple times all over the place. JCF busy. Them under all kind of stress right now. Seeing? And I know that maybe if me alone send them a video, them probably don't see it. If me alone send it 50 times, them probably don't see it. If 100 always send the video, they will see it. Because it come from 100 different people. Right? And this is how we're going to have to continue to bond together and look out for each other and advocate each other. I want to say, shout out to the girl that took up the camera and had the composure to video everything. And then shout out to Kizzy, her sister, for actually being brave and posting it. And not worrying about the fact that your sister would have said anything like, oh, she don't like you no more and you lose a sister for life and all that. Your best intention was for your sister because you love your sister and the world saw that, right? We know why she did have to say what she had to say now. And you can see now that your sister didn't mean none of that stuff what she said. She love you too. And she thank you from the bottom of her heart. Me I talk for her like say, and me. Because I can see it in her message in her face. From the bottom of her heart, she is happy that she has a sister like you. Enough people watch them family member walk away with gunman and don't say a word. And then later on, we find body and they still don't say a word. Them just keep on saying, me know who killed my sister, and me know who killed my sister. Kizzy, you did not allow that to happen to your sister today. You took charge. And thank you for doing that. We need more like you throughout the country. Yes, big up to everybody again who shared the video. Me love this. And again, insurmountable shout-outs to the Jamaica Constabulary Force. See it? When they're good, and they're on top of things and them get the thing done. Where does this leave us? It leaves us in a place now where I have to say this. Listen, y'all need to stop being so quick to dismiss when victims come forward or when you get a wind of what is going on with victims. On the need to stop being so dismissive. Oh, bad man, them girl they love, so make she go on. See it there? Or see them bad man what she love or kill her. Stop doing that. And the reason you need to stop doing that is because, like I've said before in the other video, people deserve a chance to live. People deserve a chance to learn. Your early mistakes in life should not cost you your life. And therefore, you can grow older to be wiser. To learn from those mistakes and teach others from those mistakes and flourish yourself. So all one time she like bad man, she don't deserve death. Right? She deserves a chance to be able to rectify her mistakes and say, you know what? I don't want no man like that in my life again, ever. I'm good. I'm passing. I know what's good for me. This is not nothing good. I've been there. I know about it. And she can even teach young ladies around her from her own experience. But when you know I got dismiss the girl, other victims won't come forward because them are going to say, look at how they treated her when she came forward. I'm not coming forward. Me just go on and take me kidnapping and take me abuse and take me beating and hope and pray for the best. And then we end up finding them on the front pages of newspapers because what? And headlines of news because what? Because we've created a hostile environment for victims to come forward. Enough more girls in Jamaica are going through this. One of my subscribers asked me this today. SoFlo, you would be surprised. Apparently, this subscriber must be new to SoFlo TV because this is a topic I've been tackling for years now on SoFlo TV. There are certain laws, rules, and restrictions that are on the books and in place in first world countries which allows women a doorway to step into safety. And we can emulate these things in Jamaica as well. For instance, one of the biggest ones for me is that, like in the state of Florida, I told you before, anyhow them catch a video like this, where you force a girl go in a car and you're threatening and talk about kill and all that, kidnapping charge. And she cannot go tell the state that she does not want to press charges because the state is going to press charges regardless. That means that you got prison. Go and look up how much years you get for kidnapping in the state of Florida. Just to give you an example, if you kidnap somebody in Florida and you get sentenced under that, then you're probably going to be gone for a decade or more. Easy. Easy. Which gives the victim time to go sort out them life, move away if they have to, get as far away from you, cut all their independence, cut all their dependence on you and form their own independence and carry on with them life after this level of abuse. Her sister shoot me a message, Kizzy, and Kizzy said, Kizzy, big up yourself, you know. Big up, me, I have enough respect for you, trust me. She's brave and we need to protect her too. We need to protect this family. Because we don't know if the man have bad man friend them out there that's going to carry out any kind of reprisal, something on his behalf, right? We don't know how this is going to turn out, but we know that this young lady saw that her sister was in trouble and she did the best thing she could. We have to do the next best thing we could as well and stand by her in this and stand by the whole family in this. Make them know that we're watching. Make them know that this is not acceptable. Nothing about this not normal. And we don't like it. Right? Alright. The same way you can burn out Batman out of the country and burn out lesbian out of the country. Put some of that energy over Yasso and start burn out some nasty man. Some crazy in the head man. Because they choose to be crazy and because nothing wrong with them. Some narcissistic evil man that's taking advantage of our females. Taking advantage of our elderly. Come here talk about criminals as well. Because we've had too many of them stories here. To just sit by and say, oh, cha. Alright? So let me close the video by saying again, shout out to every one of you who actually helped us to share the video. I can tell you that her sister is grateful. And I can tell you that I myself am grateful, and I know now that this works. Big up on yourself. And again, big up to the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Alright? I'm out. Peace.
Straight up doing digits.
Sliding, police right behind me, tryna die tonight. C4 if you try and blow like dynamite. He done lost his conscience, don't know wrong or right, just know mama can't cry.
Alright, so this is the sister, Kizzy, that actually posted the video about her sister.
Lord, forgive me when I'm gone for my crimes, but I ain't gonna lie, cause I know wrong from right. Sliding behind myself if I need to. I could feel it all in the air like Benny Siegel. Won't say I gangbang like my brother, don't need no Rico, but I kill you about the whole game, so that make me cold. Heat on, don't turn the heat on if you can't stand the fight.